Hello and welcome to Let's Play Wonder Boy 3 The Dragon's Trap on the Sega Master System, Sega 1989. This game is a direct sequel to Wonder Boy Monsterland, at the end of which we fought the Mecha Dragon. In this game, we fight the Mecha Dragon again in a small, very easy introduction sequence, except this time the Mecha Dragon gives Wonder Boy a curse, turning him into a lizard man. The object of the game, therefore, is to turn Wonder Boy back to a normal human. To do this, Wonder Boy has to fight several other dragons and change his form various times. Each form has different attributes, thus granting him access to new areas, so this game is more of an RPG than its predecessor. Along the way we get weapons and money and various items. This is the demo sequence, and as you can see, Wonder Boy is actually a normal human here. Now this isn't normal. Normally you're only a human at the start of the game and when you complete it. This is the demo, and there is a cheat password you can put in so you can be a human at any point in the game, and I'll be showing you that later after I complete it. Yeah, a good thing about this game is you can keep getting money from the enemies, unlike Wonder Boy Monsterland where you can only get one lot of money from them. I'll be showing you all the weapons. I'll be buying all the weapons and showing you all of them and the secrets involved with the weapons and the secret doors, etc. The whole bang shoot of it. The demo just repeats itself. So without further ado, let's play the game. Right, if I choose continue, that means I had to put a password in. To get out the continue screen without putting a password in, I have to reset the game, so I won't be pressing that yet. I'll be splitting up this playthrough into 5 videos. The first video will have the Mecha Dragon in it and the Mummy Dragon, and the next 4 videos will have the next 4 dragons in it. I include the Mecha Dragon with the first video because it's just an easy introduction sequence. It's not meant to be difficult. So I'll choose New Game. Before you is the Monster World. Overcoming various hardships, you have at last entered into the monster's castle. Your target is the dreaded Dragon's Room. But unbeknownst to you is the fact that the dragon has the power to invoke curses on his enemies. And you'll recognise this from the end of Wonder Boy Monsterland, although the graphics have changed a bit. Right, if I kill this enemy, it dies immediately. Now, I'm the human form at the moment, so let's pause the game and have a look. I have 8 hearts, 1 medicine. I can have a maximum of 3 medicines. I can't hold any more than that, but I have 1 at the start. The medicines are very similar to the revival potion in Wonder Boy Monsterland, except they're not as good. The medicines will very rarely get all your health back. They usually only give between 1 and all your health. Usually it's something low, like 4 hearts if you have 8 of them, sometimes even 1 heart, so don't rely on them. Now if you notice it says human, that's who we are at the moment, and it says AP, DP and CP. AP is attack points. We have 255 at the moment. Now that's because of 2 reasons. Attack points are based upon your form, which is human, which is the best one, and also because at the start of the game we have only the legendary equipment, legendary shield and legendary armor, and the legendary sword for the human version of Wonder Boy gives the best attack, the highest attack, which is 255. Different swords have different levels of attack and are better for other forms sometimes. I'll be showing you which ones. You just have to keep looking to see which one's the best one, because you can change your sword at any time. Yes, so at the moment I have the legendary sword and I'm human. Legendary sword is the best one for human, so that means I have maximum attack. DP is defense points. That's also maximum at the moment. That's because I'm human, who has the best defense, and also because I have the legendary shield and armor. So defense points are based upon your form, the shield you're carrying, and the armor you're carrying. CP is charm points. Now charm points are very important in this game. If you go inside a shop, you will almost certainly see, well, after I do the introduction sequence, some of the items for sale will have a question mark over them. That means you can't buy them because you don't have enough charm. The more charm you have, the more things you're able to see inside the shops. Charm is based upon your form, the armour you're wearing. So if you have better if you put better armour on, you'll usually get more charm. That's the easiest way of getting more charm, is to put better armour on. And things called charm stones, which are here. Now, the charm stones, you can have maximum of 99 of them. And if I did, even though I have 0 at the moment, you could see that 156 added to 99 equals 255, so I would have 255 charm if I had all the maximum charm stones. This is a key. You can only get one of them, and more on that later. So yeah, that's everything. The next form I'll be is Lizard Man. Now he has extremely low charm, and also he has extremely low attack and defense. So yeah, these are magical weapons. The further down you go, the more rare they are. So this is the most common, then this, although these three are actually almost as common as each other. But when you get to Boomerang and the Thunder, they're extremely rare. But the Thunder is slightly rarer than the Boomerang. The Boomerangs you can use again and again, as long as you catch it. And you can throw 2 at a time, unless you're Lizard Man. If you're Lizard Man, you can only throw 1 at a time for some reason. But if you're Mouse Man or any of the others, you can throw 2 at a time and catch them. They're very useful because of this, but they're also quite rare. So anyway, with that sorted out, we have maximum attack and defense. That's why we kill all the enemies in this area easily. And we also have 8 hearts, and we hardly take any damage. They've intended this introduction sequence to be as easy as possible. If you do die on it, you just have to start the game again, but they've made it very difficult to die. So let's unpause the game and continue them. Right, continue right. That enemy is a giant cobra. The red enemies are the weakest, the green enemies are slightly stronger, and the blue enemies are the most powerful. None of the enemies in this level will drop any coins or gold or anything. They sometimes drop some magical weapons and a heart. Go up and kill that blue one. Go the top way, not the bottom way, even though in Wonder Boy Monsterland the bottom way was the right way. In this way it's the top way. If you go the bottom way, you'll end up at the start again. That's a Cyclops. Now the second Cyclops will always drop a fireball magic weapon if you haven't lost any health. If you have lost even the slightest bit of health, touched an enemy, it will drop nothing. So go down here, down the hole, but go left and kill the bat. This enemy is a wandering bone. That's a skeleton with no head, but in the credits it lists it as a wandering bone, which is obviously a typo. But in the manual it calls it a wandering bone because it's a skeleton with no head. Some people like to call it a wandering bone because they think it's the true name of the enemy, but I'm not one of those people. Anyway, go left and we'll be here again, that you recognise from Wonder Boy Monsterland. Go in here to meet the dragon. Right. Touching the dragon hurts more than the fireballs. Try to kill it when it's in the middle. So one more hit should do it. There we go. And avoid the flame, because we want to get as much gold as possible. That's it, get some more gold. Get all the gold you can. $46, yep, that'll do. Eventually the gold runs out. But I need anything over 44 really, so I'm glad I got 46. You'll see why later. And then we'll automatically leave the boss room. We can't go back in. Now pause the game, and you can see that our points have gone down a bit. That's because Lizard Man has his default points are a lot lower than Human. So yeah, but we're still pretty powerful because we still have the legendary equipment. So keep going right. Okay, this green enemy, if you lost even the slightest bit of health, touched an enemy, that will drop a big heart. But if you didn't lose any health, it will drop a fireball like the other one. But if you even lost the slightest bit of health, like touched one enemy once, even though you can't really see how much you've lost, it'll drop a big heart, and you'll get all your health back. But I didn't lose any health, so it dropped a fireball, which is nice. It's a nice little bonus if you didn't lose any health. This enemy always drops a key, because we need it for this door. The red keyholes, you have to put a key in every time to open the door. The green keyholes, you just have to put it in once, and then after that it will always be open. So we use our key immediately. Then we go here. Now there's some falling blocks here, but they hardly take any damage off. And kill that if you can. And just keep going, because the castle's imploding. We have to escape. Then we come here. You have to ride these blocks all the way to the top. If you can manage to do it before the blocks come down, well done. I've done it a few times, but obviously not. That's not going to happen today. Otherwise, just wait for the blocks to come down, then climb them like a staircase. Doesn't really matter. Here's a green keyhole. So if I put a key in that one, it will always be unlocked. But I have no key, unfortunately. You never have a key here. These enemies are skeletons, but they're listed in the credits as skeletons, which is a typo. Sometimes you'll get a fireball from them, every so often. That's a master skeleton, the one with the hat. Yeah, they're going crazy. There we are. That one will sometimes more than the others drop a small heart, but obviously not today. You'll keep going left, and then get a little cutscene. The castle implodes. And now, proceed with your adventurous undertaking. Wonder Boy 3, The Dragon's Trap. And then we get to the Monster Town, which is the base of operations from now on. If you pause the game, yeah, we've lost almost all our hearts. We only have 1 heart now instead of 8. We still have our medicine. We still have the 46 gold that we picked up in the dragon lair. But now, if you notice, all our equipment's got, well, our legendary equipment has gone. It's been replaced with the ivory equipment, which is really weak, which explains it's the weakest equipment, which explains why our points have all gone down to almost nothing. But that's just the way it is. Nothing you can do about that. We still have our 2 fireballs, which is helpful. Right. Yeah, I'll just show you that again. The ivory sword. The ivory shield and the ivory armour. We have no charm stones. This door here has a window on it. Generally speaking, if a door has a window on it, it's either a shop, or in this case, the only one in the game, something that gives you a password. Although, yeah, so if it has a window on it, it's a shop, but not all shops have windows on them. But all doors with windows on them are shops. Or in this case, the password generator. You'll see the smoking pig, whom they replaced in the Game Gear version because he's smoking. Yeah, they replaced him with another character because obviously smoking is controversial. The password generator will generate a password, and if you put it in again at the start of the game, it'll generate almost all your attributes at the time you got the password. Your number of hearts you'll have will be the same. Health might be a bit different depending on whether you got the password with full health or not. It depends. Sometimes the password, even if you get the password with full health, you'll put the password in and you won't have full health. All your medicines will be gone. You can have a maximum of 3 medicines, but if you put a password in, they'll all be gone all the time in my experience. The gold will be rounded up to a number. Some of these numbers are 1280 or 1980. That's numbers I've gotten in the past, very common. So either you'll get more gold or less, it depends. You'll keep all your equipment, weapons that you've picked up, and all your charm stones and keys, but the magical weapons might change, although I don't really know how, but they do change. So sometimes you'll have 5 of one, it will go down to 0, or you'll have 5 of another, it will go up to 10. Anyway, so continue to explore the town. Go up here. Right, this is a hospital. For 5 gold we can cure ourselves, but we can't set cure because we have maximum health. The more hearts you have, the more expensive it is. You can't go in that building. It's blocked off by those checkered blocks. These blocks are also special, these gold ones, and these more checkered blocks. Now we have to go in here, this is the way, but we don't have a key, so we need a key first of all. But before we do that, we'll go down here, because the second heart is here. If you notice on the demo, it shows you where the second heart is. But before we go and get that, there's the first secret door is here. Up there, jump and press up, and you go into a shop. These are all question marks because we don't have enough charm to see them. These items are magical weapons. This is the fireball, tornado, the arrow, and the boomerang. But you need a lot of charm. We only have 3 charm points, which isn't nearly enough to get these things. Yeah, so we can't get these things because the smoking pig doesn't think we have enough charm. So let's leave this. We go over here and we get the second heart. Eventually we'll get to some more heart chests. You have to get them in order, so if I get to the chest that has the 5th heart in it, I won't be able to get it unless I have the 3rd and 4th hearts also, so you have to get them in order. The chest is empty if you don't have the required number of hearts to get the next heart, so you have to get them and then come back, but I'll be getting them all in order. Anyway, go back here. Right, there's another shop here, which you know is a shop because it has a window. So go inside. Now remember when I did the Mecha Dragon, I wanted 44 gold. I got 46, which is good because the mithril armor is 44. So I want the mithril armor, not the shield first, the armor. So get that. And if you notice, we can't see that because you need 4 charm points to see this. I only have 3 at the moment. So change the armor to the mithril armor, and it increases our defense to 15 and our charm to 12. So that's more than 4 charm. So we'll be able to see the other item, which is the mithril sword, but we can't afford it because we don't have enough gold. So we'll have to get some more gold before we get them. But the armor is the thing you want first, because there's another item down near where the key is, which is only 180 gold, and you can't see it unless you have the mithril armor, or at least the charm points it gives you. And you won't find 9 charm stones down there. They're very rare, because charm stones will add 1 more to your charm. So just make sure you get the mithril armor. Although it is luck, I'd say if you don't get the mithril, if you don't get the 44 gold at least from the Mecha Dragon killing it, I'd say start the game again, because it's just annoying. You have to go get the gold then come back here, and it's just a pain. Otherwise you won't be able to get the new armor for 180 because you won't have enough charm. Anyway, go down here, and this is where the demo takes us. There's the chest that has the second heart in it, but we already have it, so keep going right, and the water doesn't damage us or make us need air. So jump out here, but you can't jump back. And then we're in a new area. This is the music is the side crawler's dance. This door takes you back to the town, but we don't want it yet. And don't fall in the water. There's nothing in this water that you want, apart from some enemies. There's a fireball. That's a side crawler, hence side crawler's dance. These enemies are very weak and they give hardly any gold, but yeah. Luckily, Lizard Man can duck, so you can get the side crawlers easily with your flame. Okay. You want to fall down this water because there's something here. So fall down here. That enemy is a giant fish. It's pretty easy. I need that gold. There we are. That enemy is called a fire octopus in the credits. It's obviously an octopus, not an octopus, but that's how it lists it. That's the true name of the enemy. Don't forget, an octopus. Anyway, go in this door, and there's some things here. There's some gold, and there's 1 of each of the weapons. So 1 boomerang and 1 thunder. The chests will only refill themselves if you use a password and come back, otherwise they remain empty. So if you ever see a chest that has a lot of things you like in it, and you want to get it again, you have to go and get a password, reset the game, re-enter the password and come back here, and the items will be back in the chest. Kill these enemies again. The fire octopus. Yeah, the octopuses will shoot at you. It's a fireball, lovely. Lots of weapons, lovely. The green one, they need more than 1 hit. There we go. The only way out of the water is through this door. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that one doesn't shoot once you go down there. Oh, another boomerang. Then we come up here again. With a boomerang, we can shoot more than one at a time, unless we're Lizard Man. Lizard Man can only shoot one at a time for some reason, but when we turn into Mouse Man and Piranha Man, we're then able to shoot two at a time, which is very useful because they come back, so you can keep on using them. That enemy is called a Roper, and I shall attempt to kill it. That's it. Good, some gold. There we are. Here's some green side crawlers. I hate it when they trap you like that. It's really horrible. Right. Kill this Roper. There we are. An arrow. Get your arrows out now. You'll need them in a sec, believe me. If you don't have an arrow, that's your bad luck. But more than likely you will have at least one, and all you need is one. Unless you're really bad with arrows. Try not to drop this thing off the edge like that, it's really annoying. Try to kill it before it goes off the edge. Right. I tend to find that the blue ones need fewer hits than the same number of hits at least than the green ones. Anyway, we have to get this annoying thing called a hovering smog. The only way to get it now is with an arrow, so go down and press button 2 and kill it. But you have to time it well. I've had a lot of practice. Right, kill that. Sometimes these enemies will give you charm stones. Anyway, go in here. Right, little door. Now, if you got the mithril armor and you have 12 charm points at least, you can now buy the goblin mail. Otherwise, it would be a question mark. With only 3 or 4 charm points, it's a question mark. So get the goblin mail, which we can't afford. So we have to get some more gold before we do that. So go in here. And here is the key we need. Now the key will return to the chest if you don't have one. If you don't have a key, use a key, come back and the key will have returned. So, but you can only carry one key. That's the maximum number of keys you can carry. So let's get that 180 gold that we need for the goblin mail. It's another annoying hovering smog. Get it like that. There we are, another arrow. Seems to be getting lots of weapons here, not gold. I'd rather have the gold, to be honest, because that's what I need. Right. To make the enemies reappear, we have to go in a door and come out again. We need 24 more gold for the goblin mail. The goblin mail is it's a very good armor, but there's a charm stone. That's what they look like. Yeah, they're very rare though. The goblin mail is a very good armor, but it unfortunately reduces your charm by a lot. With my low charm as it is, because I'm Lizard Man, it will probably put it to naught. But it does have a lot better defense than the mithril armor or the ivory armor. So you want the goblin mail. But if you ever want to buy something and it's a question mark, try putting the mithril on. If you don't have any better armor. Yeah, I have enough gold now, so I'll get the goblin mail. Yeah, put some better armor on to see if you can get better charm. But the goblin mail is worth it. It has low charm because it makes you look like a goblin, I think. So buy that. We can't afford that, whatever it is, but I know what it is anyway, but I'll show you later. Of course, if I just spent ages here getting gold and charm stones, I'd eventually be able to see what that is and eventually buy it. But I can't be bothered, you don't need it yet. Right, let's go. We have loads of these weapons now. How many do we have? 14 fireballs and 5 tornadoes. Get this Roper again, another arrow. The trouble with getting lots of weapons is you think you're loading up on them, but then you get a password, and then you know they all and they mostly all go, unless you of course use a save state because you're using an emulator, which is I suppose viable. But as this is I want to make it as a proper playthrough as possible. I'll be using passwords. sometimes they can push you off the edge, those side crawlers. Just be careful. Well, you don't want to be pushed in the water. Although if you push in the water here, don't worry, because you'll just bounce straight out again like that. There's nothing in that part of the water for you. So don't bother going in that water. In the other water I went down because there was that chest with some things in it. Right, so go back to the town now. See, if you didn't get enough gold for the missile armor, you'd have to get some gold for it, then go back to the town, then come back to get the armor so you can get the goblin mail. That's why I wanted 44 gold. Anyway, now we have enough gold for the other two things. I'll be getting them now. Thank you. That's completely sold out of everything. Thank you, Smoking Pig. Right. Gives us 9 more defense points. Get the sword out. Gives us 9 more attack points. Brilliant. And of course we have the goblin mail, so we want to get that out. And see, puts our charm down to 1. It only says 1 because we've got a charm stone. Otherwise it was a 0. So yeah, because it has 0 charm, the goblin mail. Especially for lizard man. But yeah, 36 defense points though. Right, now that we have the key, we're going to go up here. So that door is always open now because it was a green lock. Note those checkered blocks. Then continue right up here at the top of the tower, and then go in this door, and then we're in the desert. Don't go right, there's nothing for you right for Lizard Man, so go left. It's really hard if you go right as Lizard Man. As we have the mythical sword, we actually have slightly more attack with our flames, so we'll kill most of these green cobras first time. If you don't have the mythical sword, you're still using the ivory one, you'll most likely still be killing these with 2 hits. Yeah, Lizard Man he can't hold a shield, even though it still affects his defense points. But you can block fireballs by shooting like that. That will block them, or you can duck like that. So just be aware of those little tricks. Okay, get your fireballs out. Good job, I have 15 of them. Alright, okay, kill this. This is called a fire antlion, but don't go down the hole. I just missed that tornado. Don't go down the hole yet. Actually, we'll just see what's down this hole. No, there's nothing. You can't go further to the right. Just go up now. It's easier if you stay up. We'll go down the hole later. It's easier if you kill these fire ant lions because it's difficult. It is difficult getting past their fireballs. Here's a green one. The next one will be blue. He'll drop a nice bag of gold. The next one will be blue, and that's the hole you want to go down. So we'll do that. Yeah, these fire flowers will sometimes drop hearts. To get the low one, just keep shooting low like that, and you'll block them. There we go. Lovely. Okay, get the blue one, then fall down this hole. Oh, 65 gold, nice. Yeah, you get some green fish, giant fish. So go left, and there's no way back up for now. To get back up, you have to go to the right again. Should be 2 of these critters here, or something like that. Oh no, only 1. Needed 2 hits. There's a door. Don't worry about left yet. We'll go there later. We can't get there here anyway. But we'll be there later, don't worry. Inside this chest is a whole host of goodies. To make the things reappear in the chest, just use a password, but it's not really worth it for this. Loads more fireballs, charm stone, heart, and a medicine. Lovely. So that kits us out for the upcoming level, the pyramid that we're about to do. I'm going to go the wrong way. Usually they bounce towards your character, not away from them. I don't know why it bounced away, that one. Kill this one and bounce up. Don't worry about hitting the fire ant line, it won't hurt you if you're bouncing up. Really ugly fish, these things. Might as well kill it once more. Needs 3 fireballs. Only 13 gold. Gave me 65 last time. Alright, okay, it's more hovering smog, but you can jump to get that one. Nice. There we are. Okay, duck here, because there's, yeah, that one. Don't fall down the holes yet. Just climb over the pyramid. Careful here. This yeah, it's like one of the goblins from Wonder Boy Monster Land. Just jump over its arrow because we can't block it. Then go inside the Sphinx. Note how all the blocks here are the gold ones. Remember that. And inside is the 3rd heart, but it's only there if you have the 2nd heart. So that's in there now. Exit and then jump to avoid the arrow. Then kill it. Actually, they usually give good gold. Those things. I'll see if I can get some gold from it. There we are. 18 gold, not bad. Sometimes they drop a bag. Yeah, when you get inside the pyramid, that green giant cobra isn't there. It's only there when you're climbing over it. I don't know what the point of it is. Down we go. Ignore the well, get the hovering smog once more if you want. There we are. If you fall down this one, this is actually the way back up again. So just go down the other one. Then you're here. This door leads to the above door, which sends you out again. So don't go in there if you want to leave. That's only if you want to leave. Go up, avoid the firestones. And there's lots of these things called fairies. They're spelled F-A-E-R-I-E-S, not F-A-I-R-I-E-S. You can't go there yet. Go there later. They never drop anything, and they never stop coming. So just keep running. It's another annoying little goblin, yeah. Difficult to avoid those arrows. You can't really see them well in this environment. Go up. Some more of these things. This is a hospital. So go in here if you need some health if you want. 45 because we now have 3 hearts. So cure if you want. There we go. But don't forget we have 2 medicines, but they're unreliable. They sometimes only give you about 1 heart's worth. Sometimes all of it, but most of the time it's somewhere in between. But sometimes they do only give you 1 heart back. They're pretty useless. Never rely on them. But they're better than nothing. There's a key in there. Always a key if you don't have one, because this door needs a key. Can't see the point of the door having a keyhole because there's always a key there. I'll just make it so you don't need one and don't bother putting the key there. Anyway, in here, next part of the level, these are poison toads. The red ones jump once, the green ones twice, and the blue ones thrice. So get that. Whoops. Get all the gold from only 1 gold. Blimey. Try to get them from far away so they don't jump. Yeah, that one jumps twice, but it's the green one. Thank you. Next area. Let's do that. No, I missed it. Sometimes you can make it jump into your flame. No, missed it again. There we are. Avoid that. One on the left doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it's working now. Oh, now it's working. Another goblin. I always think they look like they have beards. There we go, next area. This goblin will never fire any arrows, just make sure you kill him like that, and he always drops a small heart. Bounce over the firestones. That's close. Then just go for it. There's no more enemies. Just these things to avoid. There we are. These things are called will-o-wisps. They're more likely than not to drop a heart. There we go. You can block the flames by doing that. Fireball, lovely. Another will-o-wisp. Another one. Okay, jump over to the next one. Okay, now here are two secret areas. One at the top is only accessible with Hawkman, you have to be able to fly. But there is one across. Down is a false floor, and you can't get back up again because it leads to the boss. So what we want to do is we want to jump over this gap when the flame goes past, like that. There we go. Then go in here, and then there's something in this chest. Big heart and another medicine, which is nice. So we kit it out for the boss, then leave, and then we automatically end up here. So that's a false floor, so we go through. Go down this way, and then there's nothing else. You have to go in the door. So in the door we go, and here is the mummy dragon. You have to use your flames on it. You can only jump high enough to get it 3 times, and then always duck underneath it to try and avoid the green stuff. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. So get it 3 times, and then duck underneath it. It won't try to crush you, so just keep underneath it, and then it will come again underneath it, and then it'll go down again for another attack. That's it. So you do it. It's pretty easy. I used to find this one quite difficult, believe it or not, when I first played the game. Before I found this easy strategy. He's nearly dead. Get over there a bit. That's it. You want to get underneath him. This should be it. There we go. Try to get as much gold as possible, like before. Because it's free gold, as long as you can avoid the annoying flame. That's it. All you can get. All you can eat. Oh yeah. That's it. And now we're Mouse Man. Out we come. Before you leave to the right, be sure to get a key. It's return, because you can only hold 1 if you've used it. Now if you notice, you can run on the spot. If you jump and press down towards the platform, you run on the spot. These are special mouse blocks, and that means we can attach ourselves to these as Mouse Man. So you can run on the side, and if you're running on the spot, that means you're attached. So like that, at the moment we're not attached, but when we're running on the spot, that means we are. So be sure to attach yourself, otherwise you fall off. Like that. So if you attach yourself like this, you can run on the ceiling like that. Okay, so go all the way down. There's another annoying goblin here. You can use our shield though, but it's not. Our shield isn't high enough, so we have to jump over it. Oh, that is an annoying goblin, that one. Attach yourself to this ceiling, and then we can get all the way to a Mouse Man only area, which is here. And inside here we get a load of gold. Lovely, a few charm stones and a big heart again. Inside the shop is something nice. When we can't see it, that's because we're wearing the goblin mail, so change our armour to the mithril armour, get 58 charm points. And now we can see it. It's a dancing shield, 430, easily afford that, thank you Mr. Pig. Put that on now. Gives us 33 more defence points. Also put the goblin mail back on, and we have 89 defence points. So obviously our points have changed, turning into Mouse Man. So it's a bit better. Mouse Man's a bit better. He has more charm, better attack and better defence than Lizard Man. Right, in this door is a special return door, so we don't have to go all the way back. Just one way only. There we go. And now we can attach ourselves to this block and crawl on the ceiling. We can't do anything with this block yet, but we will be doing something with these special mouse blocks later. Right, so now I'm going to get a password and end the video, and I shall see you next time where I'll be doing Mouse Man's Way and a few other things. So thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye.